Hello students, welcome to the machine learning course. In the last video we had formulated the support vector machine as optimization problem. Today first we shall see some of the mathematical background to solve some optimization problem. So let's come to yes. What is norm? So there may be L1 norm, L2 norm, P norm. So if you have a vector, let us say x, x1, x2, x3. So the norm at P norm is defined as x1 to the power p plus x2 to the power p and whole to the power 1 divided by p. If it is L2 norm, then it will be like x1 square plus x2 square and whole to the square root of whole. If it is L1 norm, then we shall put here 1. Okay, directly mod sum of all the quantity will be L1. Like Euclidean distance is L2 norm. So if you put the value of p as 2, then you will get Euclidean distance, Euclidean space. And this also can be written as x transpose x. There are other two terms important to understand. What is outer product and inner product? So if x is a vector, if you multiply as matrix x, consider this is your x, so x into x transpose. So x is dimension is one more thing, by default a vector x is considered as a column vector. So once you consider vector as matrix, it is column vector. So dimension of x is, let us say, 3 by 1 and x transpose would be 1 by 3. So dimension will be, whatever product will be, dimension will be 3 by 3. So this is your inner product. Coming to the, outer product. This is your outer product. Coming to inner product, if you multiply x transpose into x, so x transpose will be 1 by 3 and x is 3 by 1. So you will get the product something 1 by 1, scalar quantity. So this is called inner product. So it is very important to notice, it may be used further. Now try to take some examples of optimization problem. So in optimization problem we have an objective function and some of the constraints. So objective function f of d number of variables and gix for p number of equations in the constraints, gix for I is equal to 1 to p. This also you can write f of x, where x is a vector of d variables. For example, maximize a function x plus 2y and subjected to x square plus y square minus 4 is equal to 0. Later we shall try to solve this equation. As of now, just look at the example. Here the constraints are equality, symbol is equal to. There are some other kind of optimization problem where the constraints are inequalities. Here gix less equal to 0. So this gix, let us see here the example. So minimize a function given some constraints. So you may consider this g1, this is g2, okay, both having inequalities, either it may be equal to or greater equal to. So greater equal to also can be converted into less equal to by putting minus both sides. So two kinds of inequalities are there: linearly constraints, equality constraints, and inequality constraints optimization. Now first let us try to solve the equality constraints problem. Okay. So given the problem, we shall try to solve it using a method called Lagrangian method. So in this method, what we shall try to do, we shall take the optimization problem, objective function as well as constraint both together. Constraint function is multiplied by some parameters called Lagrangian parameters, and take this sum for every I, for every constraint, because number of constraints may be p. Yeah, p number of constraints are there. Step 2. Now we shall differentiate this Lagrangian equation with respect to every parameter x. So we have d number of parameters in objective functions. Similarly, we shall also differentiate this Lagrangian with respect to lambda, that is Lagrangian parameters. So we shall get d plus p number of equations, and we have to solve the equation in order to get the optimal value of parameters x and alpha also. Fine. Now let's take one example. Same example what we had in the last slide. This is your objective function. This is the constraint. We have only one constraint here. So p is equal to 1, you can consider here. And d is equal to 2, because we have two variables x and y. Okay, so after differentiating, we are going to get 2 plus 1, 3 equations we shall get. By solving 3 equations, okay, we have to find out the variables. Means we need to find out x, y such that its value should be maximum given the constraint. Let us try to plot it first. So first you plot this constraint. So constraint is equation of circle. Xi, x square plus y square is equal to, a radius square, 2 square. So it is x, it is y. Okay. So the solution must lie on this equation, on this circle, because this is the constraint, means solution must lie on this circle. So feasible region is all the data points on this circle. Now let us plot this as a line. So first let us consider that x plus 2y, it may be 1, okay, it may be 2 or it may be minus 1. Okay, so if you plot this x plus 2y is equal to 1, it will pass from 0.5, here it is 1. How? If you make one small table x, y, so if x is 0, then y is equal to 0.5. If y is 0, then x is equal to 1. So connect these 2 points, 0.5 here and 1, 0 here, and draw the line. Now currently this line is cutting here and here. Now if you drag this line up parallelly, what will happen? The value will increase. In place of 1, it may be 2, 3, like that. But we need to minimize. It means you have to drag it down parallelly. So you have to drag down in such a way that it should get minimum value. Sometimes it may come here. So again there is a scope to come down, because still there is a hope, there is a scope that line may touch to the constraint, because solution must lie on the circle. If you come beyond, you cannot get solution, because solution lying on the constraint. So if you move far away down, you cannot get solution. So you will get minimum, like by scrolling down, finally you will come here. If you come beyond, you cannot get solution, because it will lose the feasible region of the circle. So coming to here, you will get the minimum value. So this will be our solution. Now we shall see how to mathematically compute this value. So step 1, make the Lagrangian equation. So objective plus constant. Then you differentiate with respect to x, y and lambda. So if you differentiate this with respect to x, you will get 1, here 0, here 2x into lambda, here 0. Because the term which doesn't have x, that will be 0. Similarly differentiate with respect to y and lambda. So you got 3 equations. D plus P. So D is equal to 2 variable x, y, and P number of constant 1. Now you try to solve it. So 3 equations, 3 unknown. By substitution or elimination method you can solve it. So you will get solution finally, value of x, y. So the coordinate of this point is minus 2 divided by root 5 and minus 4 divided by root 5. Substituting this value of x, y in the objective function, you will get value minus 6 divided by root 5. So we minimize the value of objective function this way. Fine. Now next one is how to solve inequality constraints. So here the constraints having inequality. So we shall repeat the same process, but there is small difference. We shall create the Lagrangian equation, and we shall differentiate this equation with respect to the variables, d number of variables, and here the Lagrangian constants are positive, greater or equal to 0, non-negative you can say, and as the constraints here are less equal to 0, So we cannot differentiate this equation with respect to lambda. Why? If you differentiate with respect to lambda and equate to 0, so this term will be 0, and okay, if you differentiate with respect to lambda I, you will get g1x equal to 0. But it will contradict the constant. So instead of differentiating with respect to lambda, there will be another set of equations, lambda I into gi, means both together equal to 0. Okay, multiplying both should be equal to 0. So this is the formulation of Lagrangian method for solving inequality constraints. Now let us have this example. So minimize a function, it looks like a circle, subject to the two inequality lines. So first you plot the constraint. So this is the first constraint. Okay, this is your line x plus y is equal to 2. And less equal to 2 means this side is your feasible region, less equal to 2. So this is feasible region of constraint 1. Similarly, constraint 2. Here you can say that x, y minus x greater equal to 0. So this equation is y minus x equal to 0, and greater equal to 0, you will get this region as feasible region. So taking the intersection of both, okay, this part, whatever, are intersection. So solution must lie in this region. Okay, solution must lie in this region. Now you plot this objective function, that is equation of circle. So center of the circle is 1, 3. So 1 and 3. Center. And radius, let us say it is 1. So radius may be 1, 2, 3, 4. What will be the minimum radius which touching this feasible region? So we need to increase the radius such that it must about to come in this feasible region. So try to increase the value, means it is to minimize, right? So what, let us say it is equal to p. So what should be the minimum value of p, okay, such that it should come in this feasible region. Okay, so okay, now let us see here. So once it is touching here, so this will be the solution. Now you may tell, what if you make a circle like this, still it is in feasible region? Still feasible region, but the radius will be more, the p will be more, but we need to minimize, not maximize. We have to minimize, so we shall just try to touch it, because it must meet the constraint also. If it is lesser than if it is here only, it is beyond the intersection of feasible vision, and if you take bigger size, then this value will maximize, but we need to minimize. So we shall try to create the circle in such a way that it's simply touching the feasible vision. So this will be our solution. Fine. Now how to find out this point mathematically. So create the Lagrangian equation. So objective function plus constraint 1, constraint 2. Now differentiate this with respect to x, y, and this equal to 0, this equal to 0 from here. So differentiate with respect to x, y, then constraint 1, constraint 2. Apart from that, the existing constraint also will be there. Now try to solve these equations by elimination method or substitution method. Then you will get solution x0, y2. So here x0, y2. Here you will get. So this is the way we have seen two examples how to solve optimization problem with Lagrangian method having inequality constraints and equality constraints. Fine. Now in the next video we shall actually solve the SVM problem.